Well, the Arizona Thunder is enjoying an undefeated 6-0 season here in the 2017 spring season. And today, they head for the playoffs. Christian High School for the start of the 2017 spring playoffs in the U11s. The Arizona Youth Sports League, the #1 ranked and undefeated Jerry Ingram's AZ Thunder taking on the Peoria Mustangs. I'm Jeff Lowery with APM Video Sports. A blustery Saturday afternoon for playoff football. Of course, the Thunder coming off a very impressive 48-6 victory last week over the Storm, while Peoria lost to the Phantoms 34-13. These two teams have met once already this year, and it was the Thunder winning that one decisively 44-0. That was back on the 31st of March. And another action today in the Arizona Youth Sports League. D1 has advanced to the finals. That game will be played next week at Moon Valley High School as they shut out the Phantoms 26-0. Look at our team captains. Number 8, of course, the two-way player on the front line, Michael Lancer. Molinar having a monster year, especially when you throw in his kicking, getting the two-point conversions left and right. Kalen Jardine is number 24. And the final captain is Jacob Reyes, the 85-pounder who's had a couple of big games this year for the AZ Thunder. And we're getting set to go. The Mustangs will receive the opening kickoff. The Thunder 6-0 by way of record, led by Jerry Ingram, Jason Fisher, Michael Lancer, Joseph Reyes, Henry Rocha, and Brian Vineyard. And we'll be back with the play-by-play right after this. Special thanks to Team Mom Ann Ingram, the owner Shannon Rocha, the team physician, medical, Team Moms Tammy Summers and Cynthia Vineyard. And, of course, without the diligence of those four ladies, a lot of the success this team has had this year would not have been possible. So we're ready to go. Opening kickoff. It's week 1 of the playoffs, which in this case, an abbreviated playoffs. Only the top 4 teams are going to go to the playoffs, so we're already in the semifinals. Next week, Moon Valley High School will be the site of the 2017 spring season state championships. So we're in the U11. Here's a bouncing ball that goes back towards the end zone, and the Mustangs will recover and bring it up across the 10 and wrapped up near the 15-yard line. Ingram and Vineyard amongst a couple in there on the play, and this game is underway. Now we had a penalty on the play. That's going to move them back 5 yards, so it's going to be first down and 10. The ball resting at the Mustangs right around the 8-yard line. A little hard to tell because the lines aren't drawn out before the game. And a high snap puts this ball back into the end zone. Quarterback throwing, and it was nearly intercepted. Well, the AZ Thunder, a great effort there by Aaron Tejada. And it brings up a second down. Arizona Thunder have 4 pick sixes this year. Handoff running to the right side, and the run defense led by Jardine making the stop, and no gain on the play brings up a 3rd down and almost 10. We'll call it 3rd down and 9. No score, opening quarter of the ball game. Quarterback will go on a counter play, and the Thunder defense was right there. They contain the edge, and big number 18, Gilbert Garham, leading the charge. That's going to bring up a 4th down here for the Mustang, who lost back on the 31st of March, 44-0 to the AZ Thunder, who come in here with a record of 6 wins, no losses. Penalty marker is down. This is going to be a false start, and that's going to move them back 5. So they'll be facing a 4th and 15. They're already punting from their own end zone. High snap, punt is away, and a line drive kick, and Rodriguez will pick it up near the 18 and doesn't get a whole lot that time. And pretty good defense there on special teams by the Mustang on a very, very blustery day. And our first look at the AZ Thunder offense, and you know the guys up front, they've done a great job all season long protecting Jesse Rocha, the outstanding quarterback. The split backs is Gore on the left and Ingram on the right. Ingram with 8 touchdowns since week 2 leads the team, and he gets a call here. Did a nice job of identifying the running lane, and will pick up maybe 4 on the play. Down around the 14-yard line, handoff straight up the middle. And this is going to put Gore and the Thunder very close to a 1st down. They're going to a hurry-up offense. Ingram over the left side. Ingram still on his feet, and he is going to be marked down tonight around the 1-yard line. Picks up about 7, maybe 8 on that play. Now they've moved it back to the 2-yard line. And Rocha and the Thunder trying to punch this one in on their very first drive of the game. And on the power sweep to the near side, Rodriguez is into the end zone. Touchdown, AZ Thunder. That was impressive. The great blocking up front, led by the right side, Molinar and Gara. Tara is the center, Draper and Lancer patrolling the left side of that offensive front line. They'll go for the 1-point conversion, and this one nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. But nonetheless, it's 6-0 in favor of the Thunder. You're watching AZ Thunder football. This is APN Video Sports. Jeff Lowery back here from Northwest Christian High School on a blustery day, but temperatures right around 78 degrees. It's a beautiful day for gridiron action, and some great gridiron action as Reyes leads the charge on special teams. Got some help from the hard-hitting Dylan Fisher. So 1st down and 10 from the 40-yard line, and a high snap that goes over the Mustang quarterback, and this ball's going to be recovered by the Thunder. Well, they're off to a fine start, and the first turnover of the ball game, and well, one of the big playmakers, Isaiah Molinar, will make the play. It'll be 1st down and 10 at the 20-yard line of the Mustangs. Thunder take over here. First quarter action, leading at 6-0. Rocha under center, split backs behind him. Toss pitch to Isaiah. There, check that, Desmond Ingram, and let's see what the call is. I'm not really sure what the officials want to confer with Coach Ingram of the Arizona Thunder. Nonetheless, I think it was just an illegal movement there prior to the snap, so that's going to move them back to the 25-yard line, and it brings up a 1st down and 15. Alongside our camera operator, Ron Renthrope, I'm Jeff Lowery with APN Video Sports, and check out our new website at apnvideo.com. So it's 1st down and 15. Ball resting at the 25. Ingram bouncing to the outside after trying to go inside. Turns the corner at the 20. Inside the 15. And he's going to be wrapped up just shy of the line to gain. Or did he get it? It looks like he got it. Move the chains and a 1st down. Well, hold on. He moved it back a half a yard, so a gain of 14 to the 11. Toss pitch now running to the right side. Gore going to work. Gore on his feet. Gore inside the 10, the 5, and he's gone. Touchdown, AZ Thunder. So Gore on a 11-yard run. They have had 2 rushing touchdowns here in the first, and AZ Thunder leading it by a score of 12-0. They're going to go for the 1-point conversion. Rocha back to pass. Won the step up. Now breaks to the outside. Trying to get around the corner. Takes on a defender. Still on his feet battling. Got about a 1-yard pickup, but he needed 2.5 to score the 1-point conversion. Good effort by Rocha, but it's 12-0 in favor of the Thunder here in quarter number 1. All right, so Isaiah to kick things off here for the AZ Thunder, led by Coach Jerry Ingram. And a squib kick that's going to be covered up right around the 44-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 for the Mustangs when they bring their offense back out. Jerry Ingram, the head coach, along with assistants Jason Fisher, Michael Lancer, Joseph Reyes, Henry Rocha, and Brian Vineyard. First down and 10, ball resting right around the 44-yard line, and a negative yardage play turned in by this fine Thunder defense. They just continue to shine, and that looked like number 8, Michael Lancer, on the play. Moves them back to the 40. It brings up 2nd and 14. 12-0 lead for the Thunder, who just jumped into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Move it back up close to the original line of scrimmage. At the end of 1 quarter of play, 12-0 Thunder on APN. All right, back here at Northwest Christian and the U11 state semifinals of the Arizona Youth Sports Leagues. Jeff Lowery with you on the APN Football Network, home of the AZ Thunder. Second down, let's call it 8. Here's a bubble screen and the pass going incomplete, and it brings up a 3rd down and 8. From the 45-yard line. Screen it near side, and an outstanding job there. Even though he did not make the tackle. That was a fine play by Dylan Gore over there, and he got some help. So 4th down coming up, and a loss of about 5 on the play. Puts them all the way back to the 40. 4th down and 14, high snap, punts away, good job, good kick. This one's going to land right around the 40-yard line. It was handled by the Thunder and now picked up by the return man, who slips a couple of tackles along the far side. And now they're going to rule him down, apparently, and that, of course, is Jacob Reyes. Well, they stopped the play, probably because when he corralled the ball, I don't know, I have to see that one again. It almost looked as if he had already stood up when he picked the ball up, but they had a much better view of it than we did. So it moves the ball back to the 38-yard line. The Thunder have scored on their first 2 possessions, capped off by a 2-yard run by Rodriguez and an 11-yard run by Mr. Gore. And for Gore, that is his 7th touchdown since week number 1. We don't have the stats from week number 1, but since week number 1, Gore has 7. The team leader in touchdowns is going to work here. He's up across midfield, and there he goes. He's got one man to beat and could not get away from Big 45. That was a tremendous play, and a grab of the face mask most likely will be the result of this flag. A 15-yard penalty puts them in goal-to-go situation. So a very impressive run by Ingram. And after the face mask penalty, Rocha, the quarterback, rolling out to the far side, still on his feet, and he's going to run out of real estate and time as he's going to be wrapped up. Lost a couple of yards on the play. 2nd down and goal from right around the 8-yard line. 12-0 lead for the Thunder, looking for more. Handoff straight ahead. This is Fisher taking on defenders, pushing his way towards the goal line, and he is going to be just shy. Well, I'll tell you, that was a fine effort by Dylan Fisher. It brings up a 3rd down and goal to go, and you can see they're right at the precipice. With Torres leading the charge at center, Rocha will work out of the shotgun, maybe look for a keeper here, and he will, and he is going to be stopped. Boy, tremendous job by 45, probably their best player. So that puts the Thunder in a 4th down situation, 4th and goal from inside the 1-yard line. That was a 42-yard run by Ingram, by the way, that has set up what should be a scoring drive here for the Thunder, but they're facing 4th down. They've had 3 tries from inside the 10 to get it in there, and now they're going to be half the distance, which is less than a yard as it is. So this is like an 8-inch penalty. Gore, the tailback, and they go to the fullback, straight ahead, left side. Reyes has found the promised land, and it's 18-0. Reyes from the 1-yard line scores, and now they'll go for 2. They'll go for the 1-point conversion, and the pass is incomplete. Thunder is 0 for 3 in extra point conversions. As we welcome you back to Northwest Christian High School, North Glendale, on a beautiful but very blustery day. Line drive kick, fielded back at the 32-yard line. They'll get it across the 45. That is the most yards this team has had all first half. We're in the second quarter. 18-0 Thunder, and it's APN Video Sports. Stay with us. At the conclusion of this game, we will have our AZ Thunder big play of the game. High snap, and this one's going to be covered up by the quarterback, and they lose about 17 on the play. Bringing up a 2nd down and 27. Another high snap, and again the quarterback has to go all the way back to about the 15-yard line, and they wisely call timeout. 18-0, the AZ Thunder on APN Video Sports. Got a good crowd here on hand on a beautiful, blustery afternoon here in the Valley of the Sun. Now next weekend, they're saying 104 on Saturday. Yuck. 98 on Saturday, 104 on Friday. So it's going to be a warm one next week. Hopefully it won't be quite that hot. And we're going to get a flag here. Is this against the offense? It is. False start. My goodness. So it is now 3rd down because of the 2 bad snaps. It's 3rd. Looks like they're right around the 10. 3rd and 45. Intercepted, and the 5th pick 6 of the year for the AZ Thunder. This time it belongs to Gilbert Guerra. And just like that, it's 24-0. Are they going to bring this one back? Well, we didn't get the indication there. So there was a penalty against the Thunder. So that nullifies the pick 6. And now they have fumbled the ball, and AZ has it. Jardine in there, number 24, to recover the ball. There he is on the lower right-hand corner. So Kalen, Johnny on the spot, comes up with the turnover. 18-0 is our score, and the Thunder are looking to maybe put the nail in the coffin here in the second quarter. Handoff, running left, and this is Ingram. Ingram around the left edge. With one man to beat, he waltzes into the end zone for the touchdown. His 9th touchdown of the season since week number 1. And the Thunder have scored the first 4, and they have missed their first 4 as we send it to halftime. 24-0 Thunder. This is APN. Welcome back to Northwest Christian High School, where the Thunder dominating this game to the tune of 24-0. 4 different players scoring in that first half. And when we come back, we'll have all the excitement of Thunder football second half action. Well, we'd like to welcome you to the Arizona Youth Sports League's U11 spring semifinals. AZ Thunder, there's the Mustangs. Tough first half for this team. They lost 44-0 to the AZ Thunder back on March 31st. And we're getting set for the opening kickoff here. 4 different players scored in the first half for the AZ Thunder. Rodriguez and Gore in the first, a pair of rushing touchdowns, and then 2 more in the second. So they kept it balanced with Reyes and a 1-yard run, and then Ingram scoring from about 20 yards out. And AZ will, does this ball belong to the Mustangs? They recovered the ball, so the Thunder defense will have to come out. First down and 10 for the Mustang, and they are working from near midfield, and they are working from the ground as they are taken down, wrestled down in the backfield on a tremendous play, and what a game for Kalen Jardine. So they lose, they lose about 3 on that last play, and it brings up second down and 13. Jeff Lowery with you, APM Video Sports, a 24-0 lead here. Set up the screen, and that ball's incomplete. And now you got 3rd and 13 coming up. That is a play in which you see that screen pass so many times that ball falls incomplete. If it's a lateral, if it actually is a backward pass of any nature, that's a live ball. And it was smart that some of the Thunder defensive players went after that ball. This pass is complete, but that's only going to get them right back to the line of scrimmage. Jones, the shutdown corner, and Reyes, the hard hitter. So 4th down and 10, ball resting right around the Thunder 48, 49-yard line. Start of the third quarter. Mustang going for it, and a deflected pass at the line of scrimmage. Was that Molinar, or let's see who got their paw on that. I couldn't quite tell. So it's a turnover on downs. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the AZ Thunder, and they're going to spread this offense out. 4 receiver set. Rocha showing off a strong, quick arm, throws it over the middle. Rodriguez in stride, and there he goes. 55 yards to Pater. Rocha with his first touchdown pass of the day, and Rodriguez scoring his 2nd touchdown of the contest. He has 7 touchdowns on the year, and it's 31-0. What a pass, 30-0, excuse me. Now Rodriguez will hold. And the 2-point kick is going to be no good. There is a flag down on the play. 30-0 on a 55-yard pass play. Brian Vineyard, the long snapper. Rodriguez, the holder. Molinar to kick. Snap is down, and a monstrous kick. And they're saying it's no good. That looked pretty good from here. But again, the officials got a better advantage of it. Jerry Ingram and his coaching staff looks to be 7-0, folks. And they'll be heading to Moon Valley High School. We'll have all the exciting play-by-play action right here on APM Video Sports. Nice return here of about 25 yards. A late flag coming in. It might be a face mask against the Thunder, which should put the Mustangs up right around midfield for this one. And they're going to place the ball right around the 45-yard line. So a good starting field position for the Mustangs. Trailing at 30-0. The only negative in this game is that the Thunder have not converted on any of their extra points today. Trying to set up that bubble screen, and I'll tell you what, Reyes was right there. I wouldn't have caught that ball. No way. Not with Jacob Reyes. He had that young man, that young receiver out there in the flats in his crosshairs. That would have been ugly. Here's a nice looking throw over the middle, and it's dropped. So now 3rd down coming up for the Mustangs. We're in the second half, third quarter action. It's all Thunder at 30-0 on APM Video Sports. Well, we are definitely looking forward to next week's game. Here's a long pass. That's going to be intercepted near the 47-yard line. Picked off by the Thunder. And Rodriguez, who has had 2 touchdowns, 1 on the ground, 1 through the air, And he has, I believe, that is his third interception of the season. So a fresh set of downs for the AZ Thunder, who lead it 30-0 here. Penalty marker is down, and we're going to get a false start against the offense, so that's a 5-yard infraction. Move it back to about the 41. 1st and 15 for Rocha and his AZ Thunder. Handoff, running to the right side. Here's Gore with the stiff arm. He's got the first down and more. He's inside the 30. He's inside the 20. Up, he stepped out of bounds near the 21-yard line. And that was a very impressive run, all predicated by the tremendous blocking. Molinar, Gara, Torres, Draper, and Lancer. These guys are best offensive line in this U11 division. So they're going to move the ball back to the 30-yard line where it's 1st down and 10, and an excellent defensive play making the stop. So we got a break in the action here. Coming to you from Northwest Christian High School, it is all Thunder. They lead it 30-0. Back with the fourth quarter in just a moment. Fourth quarter action, 30-0 Thunder. Jeff Lowery, our entire APN crew here today for this semifinal game of the Arizona Youth Sports League's semifinals. Penalty marker is down. 5-yard penalty is going to move it back to the 35, and that's going to bring up a 2nd down. Rodriguez with a pair of touchdowns here today. Gore, Reyes, and Ingram. They'll send one man in motion. That's Fortner, and now the ball squirts loose. This is going to be a negative yardage play, and the Mustangs recover it up towards midfield, right around the 47-yard line. So the Mustangs will return on offense. And once again, they have had outstanding starting field position. They've started, was it maybe 4 from right around midfield, backward pass, and the Thunder defense just too fast. Jardine over there really stringing that play out well. Number 24 having a fantastic season. That moves them back to the 40-yard line. Loss of 7. Brings up a 2nd down and 17. Another high snap, but the Mustangs were able to recover, and that'll be a quarterback sack for Vineyard. 3rd down and a multitude. They move them all the way back to the 35, so they lose 7 on 1st down. They lose 5 more. Looking at a 3rd and roughly 22. Back to pass. And setting up the middle screen, and, well, the Thunder continue to be impressive. Penalty marker down after the Dylan Fisher tackle. I would imagine this penalty is going to be declined. And it's going to bring up 4th down for the Mustangs, who will be punting again. Kick is away. It's a short kick. Lands at the mid-stripe. And then pushed out of bounds by Guadiana. Marcus Guadiana, who has a pick 6 this year. And Burrows coming out. Brady Burrows, number 17 on that offensive front line. Doing an outstanding job this year. 1st down and 10 for the Thunder. They'll start from their own 46-yard line. Penalty marker again. Flag down. Well, stay with us at the conclusion of this game. We will have our AZ Thunder big play of the game. You don't want to miss that. The talented Joseph Fortner, the slot receiver to the near side. Might be going with an extra tight end on this play. Here's the run. This is Rodriguez, who has already scored twice. Get it around the edge, up towards midfield, still on his feet. He's still battling. He's down to the 40-yard line, and then some, and a gain of 25. So a very impressive 1st down run for maybe the offensive player of the game. Number 22, Joseph Rodriguez, but looks like we had a flag back right around midfield. The Thunder lead it here in quarter number 4 by a score of 40-0. Took that 30-0. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. This penalty's going against the Mustangs. All right, back to live action here. Northwest Christian High School. Well, they're going to mark off 5 more. They're going to mark off 10 more. They're going to mark off 15. Somebody said something on the other sideline that the officials did not appreciate, and so that's an unsportsmanlike conduct. Split backs in the backfield. Rocha and the Thunder leading it 30-0. We are in quarter number 4. Again, a special thanks to Ann Ingram for setting up our broadcast. It's been a pleasure bringing the Thunder this year to each and every one of you as Gore goes to work, turns the corner. He's gone. His second touchdown of the day. The unstoppable Thunder have done it again, and it's 36-0 AZ Thunder. For Gore, his 8th touchdown since week number 1. Now we need a 1-point conversion, and we finally get one, and it's 37-0. Rodriguez, who has scored a total of 13 points, has a couple of touchdowns. Stay with us. After the game, the big play of the week. Ready for the ensuing kickoff. And the Mustang will have it right around the 43-yard line inside their own territory. First down and 10. 37-0. The Thunder in the red and gray. Here's a long pass to the near side. It's going to be caught, and that's going to be good for, as good as that play was drawn up, only about a 5-yard pickup, if that. Yeah, about 5, maybe 6 yards. Outstanding defense. This is a swarming Thunder defense. But now next week, it's not going to be an easy task. They're going to be playing a defending spring champions, the D1 program, led by Damon Williams, one of the top programs in the state. That pass goes incomplete, and it's 3rd down and about 4 coming up here for the Mustang, who trail at 37-0 here in quarter number 4. 3rd down and 4, ball resting just inside their own territory. Mustangs in the all-white, moving left to right. And that is an offsides. This isn't the NFL. You can't jump back off. So they will move the chains. It was a 3rd and 4, and the 5-yard penalty gives them enough for the line to gain. Now the quarterback in trouble, launching one to the flats near the 43, and it was nearly picked off by Jones. You notice that they don't throw to number 2's side of the field very often this year. 2nd down and 10. They'll fake the counter. Quarterback calling his own number, and he's going to be sacked back at midfield. Jardine got in there along with Molinar. Isaiah. He's probably got a half a dozen sacks this year. 3rd down and long. Mustangs, the pressure is on. The pass is nearly intercepted, and it falls incomplete. 4th down coming up here as we are winding down this Saturday afternoon game. Our game time temperature 79 degrees. AZ Thunder on APM Video Sports. Brought to you by our elevated cameras. Go to apmvideo.com for more. Here's the pass over the middle, and it's caught. Wide open, big 84, and he's got a 1st down as he scampers to the 25, wrapped up by Gore. And that is their biggest play from scrimmage here this afternoon. 1st down and 10 for the Mustangs, trailing 37-0, and the quarterback just puts that one into the turf. I can't imagine why that's not intentional grounding. They'll bring up 2nd down and 10. So a great afternoon of AZ Thunder football on APM Video Sports, 37-0. Out of the shotgun, back to pass. He rifles it over the middle, and I believe the official got in the way of that one. It's going to bring up a 3rd down, timeout Mustangs. You're watching Thunder football. This is apmvideo.com. Roughly 2 minutes, about 2:20 left to go here. We don't have an official clock out on the field. It's being taken care of by the officials themselves. This ball is picked off inside the red zone, and an interception. Boy, they just continue to do it. It's Rodriguez. So Rodriguez, who recovered a fumble earlier today, and now with the interception. And a score here by the AZ Thunder will put us, well, they'll call the game. 42-point differential. And let's see what they're going to do. They're going to go ahead and take a knee, thank goodness. And a little frustration there. Number 45 is an outstanding player, and you're taught to play until you hear the whistle. And I think on that last play, you just heard just a slight whistle, and he didn't hear it. And that's it. The zeros are up on the board, and the ball game is over. AZ Thunder moves to 7-0 with a very, very impressive 37-0 victory. A pair of touchdowns by Rodriguez and Gore. Reyes, Ingram also in the scoring tally for Jerry Ingram's AZ Thunder, who will now advance to the D1 to play D1 in the U11 state championship game next week. Time now for our big play of the game, our AZ Thunder big play of the game, coming up next on the Arizona Play-by-Play Network. This offense out, 4 receiver set. Rocha showing off a strong, quick arm, throws it over the middle. Rodriguez in stride, and there he goes. 55 yards to Pater. Rocha with his first touchdown pass of the day, and Rodriguez scoring. Well, that was the second touchdown of the day for Rodriguez. That was our AZ Thunder big play of the game, sponsored by apnvideo.com. 37-0 is our final score here from Northwest Christian High School. On a blustery day, the Thunder scoring 12 in the first, 12 in the second. Picked up 2 more touchdowns in the second half. A tremendous job up front. Burrows, the tight end, Molinar, Guerra, Torres, Draper, Lancer. Big day by this offensive front line. And what more can you say? 37-0 victory for the Thunder. They will advance to the state championship game next week. That game will be, I believe, at high noon at Moon Valley High School. We invite everybody to come out and support the AZ Thunder. They're going to be going up against DeMond Williams and the D1 team that they shut out back in week number 2, 12-0 over at Heritage. So it's been a great season, but they've got one more game. They can't get overconfident, especially against D1. And D1's going to be a much more, I think, a better prepared team this time round. You cannot take them lightly. So one more for the Thunder. Can they do it? We'll find out. We'll have all the exciting play-by-play action at noon next week on apnvideo.com. So for our entire crew, Ron Rentro, Jeff Lowery, saying so long. Again, our final score, the Thunder defeat the Mustangs 37-0. Till next week, Jeff Lowery saying so long, everybody.